You guys, my least favorite thing about working for my parents is basically okay, I'm not management, I'm not director or anything. Like, I don't have that title. But I am opening manager like 3 days out of the week. I'm closing manager 2 days out of the week. So I deal, and I'm their daughter. So I deal with a lot of like parent things, employee things, and I have to really like choose my words wisely, even when I want to be like, bruh. I just have to like bring back the 23-year-old in me and bring out the very mature person in me because what even like I just that's the hardest part of working in childcare. I've made a video about like a daycare rant and saying like how rough the kids had been that week. And I had one person comment on my YouTube video, like my YouTube short, and she was like, I would never have you watch my kids. Like, look at your attitude. And it's like, no, if you've worked in childcare, not just taking your kid to childcare, if you've worked in childcare, early childcare education or early childhood education, curriculum and all, if you've worked with little kids in management, even working with little kids altogether is rough and hard and it's mentally and physically exhausting and challenging. But then on the upscale of like having to deal with parent issues, like when kids bite other kids and their parents are very upset their kid got bitten, or you have to deal with employee drama, people calling in for the stupidest reasons that I wish I could call in for. Like, there's a whole cup of worms that most people that work in childcare do not even have to worry about. And I am thankful that I have my parents to help me because it is really hard dealing with some of the stuff that I've been dealing with recently from parents, employees, all of it. Because when you're the opening manager, you take all of the call ins and you have to be gracious, you have to be compassionate, and you have to be like, I totally understand. Yeah. I get it, we're all human. Even though in the back of my mind, I'm like, you better get your booty here right now because I can't do this alone, you know? And even parents, some parents are just mean. Like, this better change. This better get resolved. And I'm over here like, girl, I'm not even in that class. Like, I will do my best. I will relay the message. I will talk to my mom, see what we can do, move kids around. We will work around it. Our literal job is to protect your children. So like I get it, but nobody understands the struggles and like how hard it is, except for if you are in management or you own your own daycare, because it's a lot like behind the scenes as well. Like, most people just see Miss Ashland saying good morning to everyone and being in a chipper fine mood, and I am very stern, but I'm like, nobody talks about how hard it is to answer those types of phone calls or to deal with those types of parent talks. I mean, last night I was a closing manager and I had to deal with so many phone calls and so many talks with parents about kid behavior and about different things. And it's